Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make rent next month, but I am gonna have the next Apple Watch. So I know you got a big car and a big house, but I'm gonna have a personality. What's up, guys? Sam here. Welcome back to another video. It's September event time! Let's go. The moment we've honestly been waiting for all year, even though it doesn't take away the virus, it does take away our money. Alright, I should be honest with you guys. It's not actually an event. Like, Apple's not gonna be like, I'm Tim Cook. Like, it's probably not going to be anything fancy. That's coming in October. That's when, like, the iPhone 12 is coming out, AirTags, a couple of other things, like probably Apple's AirPod Studio. This month is going to be likely a press release, and it's happening on Apple's website in a week from today, on Tuesday, September 8th, between 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 9 a.m. So set your bedtime alarm now, because that's earlier than I've gotten up in probably my entire life. So more time has gone by. We've heard a couple of other things, and I want to give you sort of a comprehensive final overview of Apple's September event, refresh, website update, whatever you want to call it. It's coming, and there's new products, and I'm hyped. So just get hyped with me. Drop a like if you're excited. Hit subscribe for more. Let's just go ahead and jump in. For those of you that have been longtime iUpdate subscribers, which better be every single one of you if I have something to do with it, this shirt has meaning, all right? Anytime Apple announces an event, I wear it. Now, this is kind of an exception because Apple themselves has not confirmed it. Today's information comes courtesy of new leaker to the game, but really good with release dates, John Prosser, sitting at about 78% accurate overall. So I feel good about this. Yes, John has gotten 20% wrong in the past. However, I can't think of a release date that was off. Like, I don't know how he does it. He's really good at this. So I feel confident in saying that September 8th on Apple's website, there is something happening. It is not the iPhone 12. It is not a new Mac. So if you're looking for either of those things, those are coming in October and November respectively. So generally when Apple holds a September event, what do we see? Apple Watch, iPhone, maybe iPad. Like, those are the staples. This year, Apple can't do that. Here's why. So at the October event, which is 1,000,000% happening, like Apple's holding an October event, that's where the new iPhones are gonna be announced. They've got way too many other products that they have to introduce. I'm talking about first gen ever products like AirTags, a tile tracking device, AirPod Studio, wireless over-ear headphones, potentially a new Apple TV, potentially a smaller version of the HomePod. Like, these are really big new products. Then Apple's got a couple of other things, which are a Apple Watch Series 6, an Apple Watch SE, a lower cost version of the Apple Watch, and also the iPad Air. All right, and maybe another lower end iPad as well. And those three or four products are what's gonna be happening next week as far as everything we know right now. The Apple Watch Series 6 you probably have heard about by now. It's gonna have a larger focus on a diverse set of features when compared to last year, but oxygen monitoring, better waterproofing, potentially solid state buttons, faster Wi-Fi and cellular, and a faster processor on the inside as well, because we didn't get anything of what I just mentioned on the Apple Watch Series 5 last year. We got an always on display and a compass, and yes, I'm still salty that that was the only upgrade. We're not hearing about any fancy new materials or crazy new bands or even a radical design change for this year's Apple Watch. It is just going to be the same great thing that we've had, but with blood oxygen monitoring. That's the big new health feature, where it'll be able to tell you the oxygen saturation of your bloodstream and quite frankly, your body, which is actually really helpful. You know, you put that thing on your finger, that's gonna be built in now. And Apple's certainly going to make a big deal about that because they're adding more and more health features every year. Like, yes, this is a watch and a fitness accessory, but it's very quickly transitioning into your personal medical assistant. And I think that's where the whole wearable market's gonna go in the future. I mean, it's a huge untapped market. Like, the health industry, I don't know how it is in your country, but in the US, it's kind of messed up in a lot of ways, but there's a lot of money in it. The thing is, the Apple Watch Series 6 is gonna be pretty pricey, like probably starting around $400 or $500 like they do now, and then obviously they go up if you get like stainless steel or titanium. But Apple's going to be introducing a new watch alongside the Series 6 in what is going to be a first for the Apple Watch, but something that we've seen Apple mirror in other parts of their product lineup. According to a fresh report from Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, super highly rated, over 85% accurate, Apple's also planning to duly unveil alongside the Series 6 a lower cost Apple Watch. Now, Apple technically has one out right now. It's the Apple Watch Series 3. So they were like, this is a couple-year-old watch, 2 years old, or almost 3, I should say. Let's throw it out there for like $200-300. So that's the cheapest Apple Watch you can buy. If you don't want to spend a bunch of money on an Apple Watch, but you still want one, then get the Series 3. It's a little bit older, it's a little bit slower, but it's still really good. The problem is keeping that around again. Like, it's 3-year-old tech now, and a lot of people are going to be like, it's just so old at this point that it doesn't make sense. Apple's done something similar with the iPhone line. They said, well, the iPhone's kind of an expensive product, but what if we came out with a lower cost iPhone? It's still really good and really fast, but it's really cheap for us to make, and it's affordable for people like you and me. It happened a couple years back, and then this year they did it again. They announced a new iPhone SE. So I'm speculating with this Apple Watch SE name, but I don't know what else they would call it unless it was like the Apple Watch R or the Apple Watch C or something like they've done with sort of the lower cost iPhone naming historically. SE just makes sense. So that's coming. I think it's probably going to be like the processor from the Series 4 or 5 inside of an older watch, and everything else from the Series 3 is probably going to be the same. But I mean, if you're looking to buy a lower cost Apple Watch, there's going to be a new one coming that is a little bit better than what Apple's got right now. Following that stuff, all right, the iPad. That's also said to be getting an update soon, and we've actually seen images of what the new iPad Air is going to look like. It's got Touch ID in the power button, most excitingly, an all-screen design. Apparently it's going to be a 10.8 to 11-inch screen, and like these are actual images of it. A single camera on the back, cut out for the microphone hole, and no Face ID. There's some schematics going around with Face ID. Personally, I don't think it's going to have Face ID. I think Apple is fully committed to Touch ID in the very top power button, which I'm hyped to see because we've never seen Touch ID in a power button before. It's like new technology we've never had on an Apple product, let alone I don't think I've ever used in-button Touch ID on any product. I think that this is going to be a big product. And if Apple can sell this one for $500-ish, $600 like the iPad Air is currently priced at, it's going to be a no-brainer for most people. Like, not everybody needs the craziness of the iPad Pro, but they really like that design. So Apple's finally doing it this year. There's a chance that Apple could also unveil a slightly different version of the lower cost $299, $300-ish iPad, but we haven't heard a lot about that, and I'm a bit skeptical that that could be updated. But like, by and large, Apple Watch and iPads are coming in September, which is great. I want to hear what new products you guys plan on getting. I'm 100% into the iPad Air as long as it's got like the new Touch ID tech and the power button, and I can't wait to see this like lower-ish cost iPad. And I'm very excited for the Apple Watch Series 6. Like, I don't actually really ever make content about the Apple Watch on my channel, really at all, but I use it every day, and I love it. I recommend it constantly, and it helps me be safer and healthier. Like when I go for runs, it tells me my heart rate's getting really high and I can like monitor that. This is all really cool stuff. Do you guys also think it's cool stuff? Let me know down below. Anyway, that's all for this video. Just felt like I had to update you now that we have the date and time of September 8th between 6 and 9 a.m. Oh, I don't want to get up, but I do. But that's really early. That's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, hit subscribe for more. I've been Sam, and I'll catch you cool cats in my next video. See you soon for Apple's September event.